Okay, thank you, Yitka. Okay, apparently you couldn't hear me, guys. So let's do this. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed days, the dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They really say I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They really say I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, Happy New Year, guys. I just realized that you were not able to hear me, and thanks, Yitka, for letting me know. Yeah, I know the picture is a bit blurry. Let me see if I can fix it. I've tried fixing it earlier, and I still can't figure what the hell is wrong with it. I think there might be some settings that I've changed, and it may be a quick fix. I just need to do a couple of experimentation. Let me put this stream. I'll put a musical break in, and then in the meantime, I'll try to see if I can fix the blurry picture. and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys, I figured out what was wrong with the picture. It was a simple change in the setting. There are two settings that start with an S, and because I don't change the settings regularly or often, I use the wrong S setting there. And now we're back to normal, so that's good. Let me just stop this music for a moment and let me know in the comments if you'd like to hear any specific songs tonight. In the meantime, let's do this New Year song by ABBA. As you have heard, this previous song was another ABBA song, which we might do later on in the stream tonight. Let's see. Let's do this one called Happy New Year. No more champagne and the fire walks us through. Here we are, me and you, feeling lost and feeling blue. It's the end of the party and the morning seems so grey, so unlike yesterday. Now's the time for us to say Happy New Year, Happy New Year. May we all have a vision now and then of a world where every neighbor is a friend. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. May we all have our hopes, our will to try. If we don't, we might as well lay down and die. You and I. Sometimes I see how the brave new world arrives, and I see how it thrives in the ashes of our lives. Oh yes, man is a fool, and he thinks he'll be okay, dragging on feet of clay, never knowing he's astray. Keeps on going anyway. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. May we all have a vision now and then of a world where every neighbor is a friend. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. May we all have our hopes, our will to try. If we don't, we might as well lay down and die. You and I. And I. Seems to me now that the dreams we had before are all dead, nothing more than confetti on the floor. It's the end of a decade. In another 10 years' time, who can say what we'll find? What lies waiting down the line? In the end of 89. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. May we all have a vision now and then of a world where every neighbor is a friend. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. May we all have our hopes, our will to try. If we don't, we might as well lay down and die. You and I. Happy New Year, everyone. You probably didn't hear me saying that at the beginning of the stream because of the issues with the audio and all the other stuff. But I'm wishing you all Happy New Year and wish the new year to bring you lots of happiness and also for you to stay healthy, for you and your loved ones to stay healthy, and basically anything your heart and soul wish for. Let's do, let me know in the comments if you'd like to hear any specific songs, and in the meantime, let's do this next song. It's a beautiful song that was, I believe, originally performed by Julie Andrews. I may be mistaken when it comes to the name, but I think that's the person who sang it. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, and troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wake and rub my eyes, and in that land beyond the skies you'll find me. I'll be a laughing daffodil and leave the silly cares that fill my mind behind me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. If birds can fly over the rainbow, why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Happy New Year, Miyuki. Good to see you. How did you celebrate the New Year? And what was the celebration? I think around the world it was sort of like, in many places, quite a subdued celebration because of the latest waves of COVID and or whatnot. And I think a lot of the governments also sort of scaled down the usual New Year celebrations. I was watching a video where they said that, like in South Korea, for example, there was some bell ringing or something like that. I'm not even sure which building it is, because it's not the building. There's a building that used to be the tallest building in Korea, which was called like a 63 tower, but it no longer is the tallest building. And the building that I saw in the picture looked like another building that is even taller. And apparently the celebration, like that bell ringing on that tower, usually attracts a lot of, like, thousands of people and spectators to watch, but that was cancelled. Although, funnily enough, there was in that video also there was a video from like a central square in Pyongyang in North Korea, and that square was all packed with people, and then they had the fireworks there. And I mean, North Korea is a bit of a like a hermit kingdom in a way. It's one of the probably most isolated countries in the world, which must have worked to their advantage when it comes to, you know, managing the pandemics and the you know, people contracting the disease, etc. Right, let me see. I'm gonna sing this next song. This is a song that you guys, well, the regular ones at my stream, including Miyuki and Yitka, you guys have heard it multiple times. This is a Korean song called Faith, which is a song that I'm supposed to be singing, one of the two songs that I'm supposed to be singing at the upcoming Lunar New Year celebration here in Sydney, which is going to take place at the end of January. I think it's on the 29th of January, if my memory serves me well. And well, you know, fingers crossed this event goes ahead. We can't be really sure that it will in this stage because of the rising numbers here. But who knows? We'll see. It's going to be, I want to say, I don't know many details yet because I think a lot of these details are being finalized as we speak, or probably going to get finalized in this first week, working week of the new year, or first couple of weeks. And I wouldn't be surprised if this event is scheduled to take place outdoors rather than indoors.
약속해요 이 순간이 다 지나고 다시 보게 되는 그날 모든 걸 버리고 그대 곁에 서서 남은 길을 가리란 곳 인연이라고 하죠 거부할 수가 없죠 내 새내이처럼 아름다운 날 또다시 올 수 있을까요 고달픈 삶의 길에 당신은 선물인 걸 이 사랑이 녹슬지 않도록 늘 다가 비출게요 운명이라고 하죠 거부할 수가 없죠 내 새내이처럼 아름다운 날 또다시 올 수 있을까요 하고픈 말 많지만 당신은 아실 테죠 먼 길 떠나 만나게 되는 날 다시 놓지 말아요 고달픈 삶의 길에 당신은 선물인 걸 이 사랑이 녹슬지 함께해요. 먼 길 떠나 다시 만나는 날 나를 놓지
Yeah, you'll probably be hearing this song quite regularly in the streams running up to this event, because as they say, the repetition is the mother of studying, and yeah, I sent an email here in Sydney we have actually, like, not very far from the city center, there is a Korean cultural center. And I remember a few years ago, either like in 2018 or 2019, probably 2019, end of 2019 or early 2020, they organized an event. I don't remember how I found out about it. Maybe I was kind of walking by. Yeah, I think I was kind of walking by that. Well, it's on one of the central streets, and I just happened to be walking in that area, and I stumbled upon this center, and then they had this exhibition coming up, or it was already taking place, where they had a reproduction of a traditional Korean village inside the center. It's quite big, the center itself, and they managed to put like a traditional, almost like a house, a miniature house inside there. And also they had the exhibition of the traditional Korean dresses, which is called hanbok. And I think hanbok, that's kind of the original, what's the word? That's just like Korean clothing, or an abbreviation, because Han stands for Hanguk, or Korean. That's one part, and then bok, I think that means the clothing. So basically, it's Korean clothing or Korean dress, and the women's dress is called chogori chima or chogori, and I think, I'm not even sure what the men's dress is called, but anyways, they had different varieties of Korean dresses on display. For both men and women, and you could try them on. So I took one of my friends with me, and then did I go there on my own first? I don't remember. But basically, I tried some of the dresses there, and I took some pictures in the traditional dress, and they're really kind of nicely made, like made of nice silk or whatnot, whatever the material is. And I took some pictures in this kind of traditional village setting, because they also had the interiors organized. It was all sort of on the floor, because traditionally in the Korean houses, you don't have even chairs or anything. So a lot of the tables are very low, and you would consume food and spend a lot of the time on the floor. That's also one of the reasons why Koreans, for example, they don't wear shoes in the house. They always take them off. And the other thing is a lot of the houses, even the kind of modern apartment flats, even though they're like a more European style, a lot of them will have heated floors, which works. The winters in Korea are actually quite well, most of Korea, I think, with the exception of some southern cities in the south, can be quite cold, and they have this invention called ondolpan, which means hot floor. So a lot of because you sleep on the floor and you spend so much time on the floor, and the floor is heated and kind of makes the winter evenings more bearable. And I remember I went into this. I tried a few dresses, and then I took some pictures as well. And I decided, okay, I'll send an email to these guys, because I think this song Inyon or Fate, it sounds very traditional, right? Also, it's a contemporary song. And I thought because it would be a celebration of the Lunar New Year, it would be good to not just sing the song in like the regular attire, like the Western attire, but see if I can get my hands on a traditional Korean dress and like do the whole shebang. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if they hold it in stock or not, but if they do, I'm pretty sure they'll probably be agreeable to doing that, because in the end of the day, it's all about kind of representing Korean culture and promoting Korean culture in Australia in this particular way, a particular event. And then, as I mentioned before, the other song I'll be singing is the Million Scarlet Roses, which actually we're not gonna do. I'm gonna do this next song. This is the Japanese one. This was another song that I had in mind when I was thinking, when they asked me, what songs would you like to sing at the festival, and I thought, okay, this might be a good song, and we'll see. I've already kind of said to them that I'm going to be singing. I'm going to be singing the Inyon Fate and then the Million Roses as two songs. But I think this would be a good one potentially as well. So let's just sing it.
目を閉じて何も見えず、悲しくて目を開ければ荒野に向かう道より他に見えるものはなし。ああ砕け散る定めの星たちよ、せめてひそやかにこの身を照らせよ。我は行く青白き頬のままで、我は行くさらばすばるよ。息をすれば胸の中木枯らしは泣き続ける。されど我が胸は熱く夢を追い続けるなり。ああせんざめく名もなき星たちよ、せめて鮮やかにその身を追われよ。我も行く心の命するままに。我も行くさらばすばるよ。 か誰かがこの道をああいつの日か誰かがこの道を我は行く青白き頬のままで我は行くさらばすばるよ我は行くさらばすばるよ
uh, come back to Busan. Yeah, actually, I did. Well, I didn't think about this. Come back to Busan straight away, because I think it will probably be. I was looking for a song that would be more representative of kind of Korean culture, and I think actually don't know. Maybe Busan. Come back to Busan would be a good song. But I get a feeling, the impression that it would be more sort of what's the word, appealing to Koreans and not maybe beyond the Koreans, and maybe Japanese as well, as you mentioned that the Come Back to Busan has been translated into Japanese as well. My gut feeling is that In Yon as a song, it's more traditional and oriental sounding than Come Back to Busan, and In Yon as a song is kind of more transcending the cultural borders, and would probably be more appealing to all the different Asian communities represented in the event. And the same goes with Million Scarlet Roses, because I think it's just, although even though it's a Latvian song, it's been so popular in so many Asian countries, and not only Asian countries. So I thought I'll include that. And the other thing, I think the other Korean song that I had in mind is Chilgap-san, which you guys have heard as well. But that song is a little bit on a sad side. I mean, both music-wise and lyrics-wise as well. And I thought, like it's a festival event, and I didn't want to make people too sad. I think in Yon, it's not like an upbeat and dancey song, but it's probably like somewhere in the middle in terms of the mood it sets. So yeah. Владислав, привет, с наступившим Новым годом. Желаю тебе счастья, здоровья, хорошего голоса в новом году. Надеюсь, что все сложится, то, что душ запланировал. Oh, my pleasure, Miyuki. Yeah, it's been a while since I sang this song, right? And it's a beautiful song. I was actually tempted to, to suggest it to the organizers as well. I think it would be a really good song to sing at the festival, because I'm pretty sure there'll be probably somebody from the Japanese community there as well. But then I thought to myself, and maybe it's overthinking it too much, but I thought, first of all, I can't really claim sort of any Japanese, like any strong connection or links to the Japanese culture. I mean, I could say, oh yeah, I come from the island, which is close proximity-wise geographically to Japan. Maybe that would be a good excuse to do that. But then obviously, I think it would be more easier for me to mess it up when it comes to the lyrics, because I'd probably, I'm planning to have the lyrics printed out just in case, so that I can look them up for all of the songs. But still, I think there's a higher risk of something going wrong and me not pronouncing the Japanese lyrics correctly, whereas I don't have the same problem with Korean or Russian. So yeah, but it's a beautiful melody that I think it would be a really good song for to be performed at the festival as well. I have sort of when was it? Yesterday? I kind of lost track of days. I was performing at one of the markets here in Sydney. It was a very quiet day, and I did perform, Million Scarlet Roses and then Fate as well. And the funny thing was, as I first sang Million Scarlet Roses, and then I sang Fate, and then one of the stall holders came up to me and she goes, after the song, after the Fate, and she goes, "Oh, how come you sing Korean songs?" So we had a bit of a chat. She was Korean, and then as I was like singing these songs, I remembered about Subaru, and then I sang Subaru as well. And I think there might have been like a Japanese gentleman. I'm not quite sure because we didn't really talk to each other, but he stood there to the markets. And I'm pretty sure he either understood Japanese or he may have been Japanese himself. Первый. Наверху спел тенором. Ну, наверное, где-то, наверное, тенором спел, потому что у меня голос, он такой больше в баритональной тональности, но какие-то есть теноровые оттенки в голосе. Я исполнял пару песен сейчас до этого. Одна на корейском, другая на японском. Вот последняя песня. Это потому что корейскую песню я буду исполнять здесь. У нас в Сиднее будут проводить празднование лунного Нового года. И так как здесь, в Сиднее, в Австралии в частности, вообще в целом очень много людей, общин из Азии в силу близости Австралии к Азии. И меня выбрали, я подавал заявку, и меня выбрали выступить с корейской песней. И вторую песню, которую я буду петь там, это будет русская песня «Миллион алых роз», вернее, на русском, латышская песня на русском. И эта песня популярна во многих азиатских странах, поэтому я решил убить двух птиц, двух зайцев одним выстрелом. Кстати, по-английски говорят «убить двух птиц» одним камнем. По-русски, конечно, мы говорим «убить двух зайцев». I was just saying that there's a Russian expression to kill two rabbits with one shot, and then the equivalent in English is to kill two birds with one stone. I'm actually curious what the expressions are in other languages, because there are probably similar expressions in other languages as well. On this note, let me actually do the other couple of songs. Let me just do a couple of things here. I'll do Chilgapsan, and I'll do probably a few other Korean songs. Come back to Port Busan as well, and then we'll see. We'll switch to something else. Can I just change the orientation on my iPad here? Let's see. Was Chilgapsan right? Let's have a look. Channel. Right, how do I find this song? Let me just see favorites. I think, here it comes. I'm still sort of finding it difficult to navigate this app after the changes, even though the changes have been there for quite some time now. Here comes Chilgapsan. Yeah, Chilgapsan. I remember I sang it a few weeks ago, and it must have been like a Korean lady who stopped by, and she was brought to tears by the song, which was one of the best compliments, whenever you can touch people's emotions like that. To me, that's the best compliment.
해적삼이 흠뻑 젖는다 무슨 서름 그리 많아 보기 마라 눈물씩 어머니 두고 시집가는 날 지갑산 산마루에 울어주던 산새소리만 어린 가슴 속을 태웠어 어머니 두고 시집가는 날 지갑산 산마루에 울어주던 산새소리만 어린 가슴 속을 태웠어
So this was a Korean song called Mountain Chilgap. Oh wow, we have Kansale here. Hey Kansale, how are you? Happy New Year. Sorry, I don't know how to say that in German. It would be, hold on, Gelifisiert, something like that, no? Well, I think it's Gelifisiert in which is congratulations in Dutch. And I want to say it's probably quite similar in German as well, right? Let me just try to fix a couple of things here. And thanks for all the emoticons. You always come and make a party here with the emoticons. Vroege Neue Jaar. Oh, okay, Vroege Neue Jaar. Okay, that's easy. I mean, Neue Jaar, that's easy. Vroege is, I don't remember what it is. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. Right, I'm just trying to see, hold on, what do I need to do? Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna put you on a little pause whilst I'm trying to get this fixed. Okay, that was easy enough. I think I have my chat back. Hopefully, let's see if it works. Oh, pin to taskbar. I had an update to, I want to say it's a Microsoft Windows whatever, 11. And it's looking slightly different now. Okay, no, I haven't been able to fix my chat. Anyways, I should be able to read some of your messages one way or the other. Actually, let me see if I can read them off the phone. I'll just need to hook up the phone to a battery. Okay, perfect. I think I've got it. Famous last words. Counselor made a three-width pyramid. Wow, okay, you've got... Oh yeah, it is a pyramid. What is it made of? Thank you, Chris Andre. Thank you very much. And welcome to the stream. Fruje, okay. Is fruje almost like... fruje, hold on. Fruje? I thought happy was something else in German. Happy. Glücklich is happy, no? Fruje, maybe, is that similar to like fruitful? Fruitful as in productive? It sounds very similar to fruitful in English. I wonder if they have like a similar root. Okay, let me do another Korean song. Was it a Korean song? Yeah. We're gonna do some Korean song. This one is for Miyuki. I feel like I haven't done it in ages. 돌아와요. 부산. Oh, I'm not finding it. Okay. Let's see. I'm hoping I'm right. Okay, here it comes. Yeah, it wanted me to spell it out altogether, which is strange. Maybe that's just because of the Korean script. You know, sometimes when I type in English, I don't have time to type out the full name of the song for it to be found. Whereas in Korean, I feel like I need to type out the full.
비는 편백섬에 봄이 왔건만 현재 떠나 부산 하네 갈매기만 슬피 웃네 어륙도 돌아가는 연락선 마라 먹매여 불러봐도 대답 없는 내 현재여 돌아와요 부산 하네 그리운 내 현재여 가고파 목이 메여 부리던 이 거리는 부딪혀서 헤매이던 긴 날의 꿈이었지. 언제나 말이 없는 점을 열들던 부딪혀 슬퍼하며 가는 길을 막았었지. 돌아왔다 부산하네 그리운 내 언제요.
Oh, okay. Let me just read your comments, guys. Thank you, Constella. Thank you very much. Thank you for hosting this stream with another viewer, and welcome to my stream. Fruche. Is it Froze? Froze? Oh, Fruche, Fruche. Okay, Fruche and glücklich means happy. Right. Let me see. I just logged into the song list. Not many people use the song list, but actually I've realized that we have... I think this may have been... Oh yeah, it is from you, Consuela. Okay, so we have two songs from... I want to say from the past requests. Wicked Games and Memory, the Cats. And Memory I haven't sung in months. So let's do the Wicked Games and we'll do the Memory afterwards. Or I'll try to. I may have forgotten what it sounds like. Well, I remember the song, I just don't remember which version of the song it was. Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. Let's do it. I'm not gonna try it with the guitar because it's gonna take us more time to plug in stuff. Oh, thank you, Miyuki. Great to see you, and have a great trip to your parents' home. Hope they're keeping healthy and safe. See you. See you. Matane. That's see you again in Japanese.
Was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. What a wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do. was on fire, and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you, and I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you.
Thank you, Kansela. You're amazing with the emoticons. I don't know how you do it, but it all looks wonderful and glittery. There's lots of I can see lots of sparkly stuff in my chat now, which makes it look nicer. And thank you for cheering. Thank you very much. Right. Let's see. Oh yeah, Matane Miyuki. Okay, let me just see. Зина, здравствуйте, с Новым годом вас! Желаю вам здоровья, чтобы вы не болели, чтобы близкие не болели. Если болеете, то скорейшего выздоровления, чтобы ваша иммунная система была сильна, как у медведей. Только пришли домой. Откуда вы пришли? Спасибо большое. Спеть что-нибудь новогоднее. Хорошо, давайте. Я на самом деле немного пел новогодних песен. Давайте спою вот эту песню. Это песня, которую я пел в этом году на совместном интервью в выпуске программы новогодней на SBS радио, SBS Russian. Это песня, которая называется «Песенка о хорошем настроении». И давайте, наверное, с вами, не знаю, 5 минут, наверное, уже не стоит петь, потому что уже Новый год прошел. Хотя в России отмечают еще Старый Новый год. So this next song is going to be a song about the good mood. This was the song that I sang. We have this New Year's tradition which started about 3 years ago, where I go to the SBS radio. SBS is, I think it's called Special Broadcasting Service, which is a TV and radio network that broadcasts in multiple languages. And the idea is, in my understanding, is to make sure that the communities of immigrants who populate Australia have a channel that broadcasts in their own language and also represents and promotes kind of diversity and the cultures that of all the communities that exist in Australia. So we have this tradition that we've been doing for 3 years now, where I would go to the SBS Russian radio and we would have a chat about how the year went, what's been happening, and then we would wish a happy new year to the listeners of the program here in Australia and also in some other countries, because nowadays they also post this broadcast to a podcast service, and interestingly enough, they have quite a big following in Brazil, believe it or not. And I think that maybe I watched a program once on YouTube where they followed. There's a community of Russian Brazilians who, or how do you say it, Brazilian Russians, basically Russians who immigrated at some point to Brazil, and it's probably most of them are immigrants from sort of like from before or during the Russian Revolution, who immigrated to better countries or countries escaping the turmoil in Russia at the time. And I watched this YouTube episode or program where they a guy who's a kind of popular journalist in Russia, he went to visit this community in Brazil, and a lot of them, of these Russians in Brazil, they're actually very successful farmers, running multi-hectare farms and using all sorts of automation, etc. And some of them, he actually followed one of them, and one guy decided to go to Russia and settle. Like I think the Russian government promotes this scheme where they give you lots of land to cultivate in the regions of Russia that are not very densely populated, like in Siberia and the far eastern part where I come from. So one guy actually decided to go all the way from Brazil, and Brazil is like a hot and warm country. He resettled with his family to far eastern part of Russia, and there he would have to adjust himself to I suppose different culture, because the culture has moved on, right, over the century. So the Russia that they and his ancestors came from is no longer existent. It's a different country nowadays. And he resettled there, and so he would not only have to navigate the cultural differences, but also the climatic differences with long winters and very short summers. I thought it was quite adventurous of him to do that. But if it works out, the great thing is that he would then bring some know-how in terms of agriculture back to Russia, and hopefully this skill set, etc., will translate to the Russians there, because they were showing how they used like computers or robots to do some harvesting, and it was so precise. So they would have like a robot who would be linked up to a satellite, and basically the robot would harvest a huge field, and it's very precise how they would operate the machinery. So basically not to leave anything unharvested, and it's to sort of drive this tractor or combiner on a very even line. Anyways, let's do this song called the song about the good mood. This is a song from a movie called Carnival Knights.
Если вы, нахмурясь, выйдете из дома, если вам не в радость солнечный денек, пусть вам улыбнется, как своей знакомой, с вами вовсе не знакомый встречный паренек. И улыбка, без сомнения, вдруг коснется ваших глаз, и хорошее настроение не покинет больше вас. Если вас, любимый, вдруг поссорил случай, часто тот, кто любит, ссорится зазря. Вы в глаза друг другу поглядите лучше, лучше всяких слов порою взгляды говорят. И улыбка, без сомнения, вдруг коснется ваших глаз, и хорошее настроение не покинет больше вас. Если кто-то другом был в несчастье брошен, и поступок этот в сердце вам проник, вспомните, как много есть людей хороших, их у нас гораздо больше, вспомните про них. И улыбка, без сомнения, вдруг коснется ваших глаз, и хорошее настроение не покинет больше вас. И улыбка, без сомнения, вдруг коснется ваших глаз, и хорошее настроение не покинет больше вас.
So this was a song from the Russian or Soviet movie, I should say, Carnival Night. Let me just catch up on your comments, guys. Oh, thank you, Kansila. Oh my God. Where do you get all these emoticons? There's so many of them. Wow. Lots of hearts. Hold on. What is that? Is it like a virus or something? Okay, collapse and descend. DJC. Okay, DJC, you'd need to translate it to me. DJC. Loop time. Yeah, looping. Actually, that's one of the things I'm considering doing, maybe, or learning in the new year. We'll see. It's it looks a little bit mind-boggling, but I'm sure, you know, with enough perseverance and time, you can learn how to loop. Cat 99 Kin, Катькин, Екатерина, я так понимаю. Привет, как дела? Зина, вам спасибо, вам большое спасибо за поддержку. Всей вашей семье, Ирине. Почему в Австралии люди не борются за свои права? В Австралии самые большие ограничения в связи с ковидом, самый настоящий фашизм. Хороший вопрос. Мне кажется, здесь на самом деле не такие большие ограничения, по сравнению с другими странами. И в частности из-за того, что Австралия в силу своей удаленности от остального мира была достаточно долгое время защищена от вируса. Вируса практически не было до последнего времени. Но ограничения, конечно же, коснулись тех людей, которые оказались за границей, включая австралийцев. И в этом плане, конечно, австралийское правительство не совсем, по моему мнению, этично поступило, потому что очень многие тысячи австралийцев, которые хотели бы вернуться домой, и не только австралийцев, но и их там семьи, родственники не смогли попасть в Австралию до последнего времени. Сейчас, по-моему, в последние месяца они могут вернуться. И даже те, которые могли вернуться, они не могли, многие из них не могли вернуться сюда, и в силу того, что количество мест на самолетах было ограничено, и, допустим, какой-нибудь тот же Airbus A380, большой самолет, он мог лететь там, буквально с 50 людьми на борту. И, конечно же, авиакомпании для того, чтобы хоть как-то финансово оправдать эти расходы, полет, они задирали цены на билеты, и, соответственно, многие просто финансово не могли себе позволить пройти карантин 2 недели. Сначала этот карантин был оплачиваемый правительством, то есть не надо было платить из своего времени, ввели оплату, по-моему, $3000 за 2 недели. Надо было платить. В общем, очень многие люди просто финансово не могли себе позволить вернуться. Так, давайте с вами споем, раз уже мы зашли в карнавальную ночь. Давайте споем 5 минут. Зина, у меня плохо со связью в Facebook. Попробуйте зайти на YouTube, на канале в YouTube, по-моему, собирались соседский парень к вам должен был заглянуть, да? Установить Facebook и тогда... не Facebook, YouTube. Надеюсь, что все получилось. Так, давайте споем с вами 5 минут. Okay, this next song is another song from the same movie. It's actually a cool, one of probably better examples of the Soviet cinematography called the Carnival Knights. So you can probably, I would imagine you can look it up online because a lot of this, the stock movies, especially the older ones, have been released from the from the fund of the cinematography of Soviet cinema. And a lot of them are available freely online on the on some of them are actually on the official channels.
Я вам песенку спою про 5 минут. Эту песенку мою пускай поют. Пусть летит она по свету, я дарю вам песню эту песенку про 5 минут. 5 минут, 5 минут, бой часов раздастся вскоре. 5 минут, 5 минут, помиритесь все, кто в ссоре. 5 минут, разобраться, если строго, даже в эти 5 минут можно сделать очень много. 5 минут, 5 минут, бой часов раздастся вскоре, помиритесь те, кто в ссоре. На часах у нас 12 без 5, Новый год уже, наверное, в пути. К нам умчится полным ходом, скоро скажем с Новым годом. На часах 12 без 5, Новый год он не ждет, он у самого порога. 5 минут пробегут, их осталось так немного. Милый друг, поспеши, зря терять минут не надо. Что не сказано, скажи, не откладывая на год. Милый друг, поспеши, что не сказано, скажи, не откладывая на год. 5 минут решают люди иногда не жениться ни за что и никогда. Но бывает, что минута все меняет, очень круто все меняет раз и навсегда. Новый год недалек, пожелать хочу вам счастья. Вот сидит паренек, без 5 минут он мастер. Без пяти, но ведь 5 минут немного, он на правильном пути. Хороша его дорога, 5 минут так немного, он на правильном пути. Хороша его дорога. Пусть подхватит в этот вечер там и тут эту песенку мою про 5 минут. Но пока мы песни пели, 5 минут уж пролетели. Новый год, часы 12 бьют. Новый год настает, с Новым годом, с новым счастьем. Время мчит нас вперед, старый год уже не властен. Пусть кругом все поет и цветут в улыбках лица, ведь на то и Новый год, чтобы петь и веселиться. Новый год настает, с Новым годом, с новым счастьем, с Новым годом, с новым счастьем.
Oh my God, this song is like, it's quite fast for me. It's difficult sometimes to catch my breath in between the the verses, etc. But it's a fun song to sing. Right, let's see. I'll see if I can find another song. Actually, let me go and try to find the memory the one that counselor asked about by the Cats, Barbara Streisand. Let me see if I can find the version. I can't even remember which version I was singing. Is it Memory or Memories? Memories. I think it's Memory. Memory. I think it's Memory. Memory. Actually, let's see if I can find it here. Okay, let's give it a go.
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling alone in the lamplight. The withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can dream of the old days. Life was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. That's the memory. Live again. Every street lamp seems to be a fatal instinct warning. Someone mourns and the street lamp gutters, and soon it will be morning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes tonight, will be a memory too, and the new day will begin. Burns out as the smoky days, the still cold smell of morning. Street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, and you day has begun.
Thank you for reminding me about this song. I kept actually meaning to sing this song one way or the other, and always found excuses not to. So it's good to actually get it back into my repertoire, because some of the songs fall out of my repertoire and then they make their way back. And this is definitely a great song to be added back. Let me see what other songs are here. Oh yeah, let me sing this song. This is a song that I need to, need to really properly rehearse, hopefully, and the more frequently I can sing it, the better. This is for one of the weddings that has been postponed twice already. I mean, I don't think I actually have to sing this song, but it's was on the wish list of mother of the groom, and if I can, whenever I can, I try to, comply with the client's wishes. And it's a good song called Love in Portofino. It's a song that combines actually 3 languages. I want to say it's got like English, French, and Italian, which is totally down my street.
I found my love in Portofino, perché nei sogni credo ancora, lo strano gioco del destino a Portofino m'ha preso il cuore, nel dolce incanto del mattino il mare ti ha portato me. Chiudo gli occhi a me vicino, a Portofino rivedo te. Ricordo un angolo di cielo dove ti stavo ad aspettare. Ricordo il volto tanto amato e la tua bocca da baciare. I found my love in Portofino, quei baci più non scorderò. Non è più triste il mio cammino a Portofino. I found my love. Il y avait à Portofino un vieux clocher qui s'ennuyait e ne sonnait que le mattine quand Portofino se réveillait. Mais après cette nuit divine, on l'entendit sonner un jour, même jusqu'aux villes voisines de Portofino pour notre amour. Je vois le marié qui m'emporte vers les petits chalets de bois dont il me fait franchir la porte en me portant entre ses bras. À chaque fois que Portofino les vieux clochers sonnaient là-haut et chantent notre mariage vers les nuages à Portofino. I found my love, I found my love, I found my love.
It's actually a cool little song, and I think it's probably, it's a good addition to my repertoire. It kind of, I think it definitely has its place. So I'm glad it has been suggested by Madeleine, who is the mother of the groom. And I do hope that the wedding finally goes ahead, because it's, yeah, they say 3 is a lucky number, right? So let's hope it is so. And let me do this next song, which is another cool song that I've recently added to my repertoire. And I think it's just an amazing song. I don't know why I didn't sing it earlier.
Tell me when you will be mine. Tell me quando we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me quando you mean happiness to me. Oh my love, please tell me when. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando say it's me that you adore. And then darling, tell me when. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando say it's me that you adore. And then darling, tell me when. Oh my darling, tell me when. Oh my darling, tell me when.
And let's do another song that is sort of like a recent addition, you could say. It's a little bit shaky in places.
Siempre que te pregunto que cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando. Por lo que más tú quieras, hasta cuándo. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperado y tú contestando, quizás, 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 quizás.
Зина, слушала вас в Инстаграм, но комментарии не могу там оставлять. Надо заняться, чтобы нормально слушать. Спасибо, Зина, спасибо. Попробуйте зайти через YouTube. Мне кажется, что через YouTube самый такой надежный вариант для вас будет. И достаточно легкий вариант, поэтому постарайтесь установить или попробуйте, попросите кого-нибудь, чтобы вам помогли. Спасибо вам за пожелания. Большое вам также желаю, во-первых, здоровья, конечно же, счастья и благополучия. Давайте с вами споем. У нас осталось времени на пару песен. I'm gonna sing this next couple of songs, which are also sort of, you could say, recent additions. Where are they? Oh, okay. These are from the French festival.
Hold me close and hold me fast, the magic spell you cast. This is la vie en rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see la vie en rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose. La da da dee, la da dee, da da da. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose.
can actually finish the song with La vie or something like that. Right. Let's see. We have time for one more song. Thank you for the follow, Grim Reaper. Thank you. I don't know if you'll be able to use the chat functionality because I've limited it so that I think you need to be a follower or something for maybe a few minutes before you can actually use the chat. But thank you for the follow and welcome to my streams. I do streams twice a week unless something changes, and they take place on Sunday, like today, and Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Sydney time. And let's see, let's do this next song. I feel like it's still, shaky in places, but it's a cool song to add another famous French classics. Зина, вдруг как в сказке скрипнула дверь. Спасибо большое. Так, ну давайте, хорошо, давайте я вам спою сначала вот эту песню на французском, и потом мы с вами споем песню «Разговор со счастьем». So Zina asked me to sing one Russian song, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sing this French song, and then we're gonna sing the Russian song, which is sort of a song, quite a fun song, it's a very traditional Russian sounding song, but it's from a comedy movie called Ivan Vasilievich is Changing Professions.
Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. C'est payé, balayé, oublié. Je me fous du passé. Avec mes souvenirs, j'allume le feu. Mes chagrins, mes plaisirs, je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur trémolo, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à zéro. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Car ma vie, car mes joies, aujourd'hui, ça commence avec toi.
Cool song by Edith Piaf, and I feel like I still need to, there's, I don't know how to say it in English, but in Russian there's this, you would say, you need to sing the song in, almost like, how you say wear the new shoes in, so the same concept applies to the songs. So whenever you add a song to the repertoire, it actually, takes, like with anything, I suppose, some time for you to actually break it in and feel at home with the song. And it's all just a matter of careful repetition and thoughtful repetition, and like finding your way, navigating the song, the lyrics, the music, the kind of the emotions that you want to convey through the song. So let's finish with this Russian song, which is sort of like New Year's themed song for Zina. Зина, большое спасибо вам за пожелания. Thank you, Yitka. Okay, let's do this last song and I'll be finishing. Have a wonderful, well, I'm wishing you guys all the best into 2022. I think in my personal case, 2021 was it was an interesting year. I wouldn't say it was bad like many people. I saw some people posting good riddance, but in my case, I feel like it was definitely like a mixed year with lots of different things in it, and both good and bad. I don't actually think I had many bad things happen to me. I think the only bad thing that in my case in terms of the impact it had was that I haven't been able to see my loved ones and family over these past 2 years. But other than that, I feel like I've been quite fortunate and lucky, and I've managed to make the best out of this 2021 year. And the saying where they say, if life serves you lemons, you make lemonade. So I feel like I've made plenty of lemonade, and I try to make best use out of the lockdowns and whatnot. And I look forward to 2022. It's kind of crazy sometimes to see how the years just fly by like that. And the older you get, the quicker they fly by.
Надо что-нибудь массовое петь, современное. Как это? Тролливали, тили-тили, это нам не тили-тили, это мы не тролливали.
Спокойно, Ваня, будет сделано.
Счастье вдруг в тишине постучалось в двери. Неужели ты ко мне? Верю и не верю. Падал снег, плыл рассвет, осень моросила. Сколько лет, где тебя носила. Вдруг, как в сказке, скрипнула дверь. Все мне ясно стало теперь. Сколько лет я спорил с судьбой ради этой встречи с тобой. Мерз я где-то, плыл за моря. Знаю, это было не зря. Все на свете было не зря. Не напрасно было. И пришло, и сбылось. И не жди ответа. Без тебя как жилось мне на свете это. Тот, кто ждет, все снесет, как бы жизнь не била. Лишь бы это все не напрасно было.
Танцуют все!
Вдруг, как в сказке, скрипнула дверь. Все мне стало ясно теперь. Сколько лет я спорил с судьбой ради этой встречи с тобой. Мерз я где-то, плыл за моря. Знаю, это было не зря. Все на свете было не зря. Не напрасно было. Вдруг, как в сказке, скрипнула дверь. Все мне ясно стало теперь. Сколько лет я спорил с судьбой ради этой встречи с тобой. Мерз я где-то, плыл за моря. Знаю, это было не зря. Все на свете было не зря. Не напрасно было. Что-то выбился под конец из ритма немного.
Oh, wow. Okay. My internet says no to your stream. I'm so sorry. Oh, функционирует не функционирует. Yeah, I'm seeing that something may be not functioning because I can see that some funny screen on my side. Maybe it's just on the Twitch. I don't know. I'm really sorry to hear about that, counselor, and I hope it works next time. Thank you for your company. Thank you for all the emoticons. It really makes it more fun and engaged. And всем хорошего 2022 года, 2022 года. Надеюсь, что он вам принесет удачи, благополучия и здоровья. И я надеюсь, что 2021 год был не таким уж плохим. В моем случае 2021 год был достаточно позитивным и продуктивным. И еще раз до встречи на новых эфирах. Я постараюсь не знаю, что будет происходить, когда я поеду в Европу, но постараюсь каким-нибудь образом, так или иначе, продолжать трансляции. Пока я здесь в Сиднее нахожусь, трансляции будут продолжаться. И напоминаю, что они в воскресенье и в среду с 7 до 9 вечера. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. And I usually, if anything changes, I try to make sure that I make like a story announcement on my Instagram and Facebook. So if you're not following me there, you can follow me there. And if in the unlikely event that I change the schedule or I cancel one of the broadcasts, you'll be able to find out about it from there. Anyways, thanks for your company, and I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.